What's up, people? Look, before I get started, I kind of took today off of social media. I feel back a little bit on the back and forth with the Eagles fans and other fan bases and all the crazy stuff that be on Twitter and in the comments and everything. I kind of just fell back a little bit. Just did some self reflection, did some praying for Damar Hamlin, and I just want everyone to just take in the perspective that what we're cheering for and what we watch and what we love, it's just a game. You know, I'm a father, a husband, you know what I'm saying, a brother to some, you know, I got people that care about me and I care about a lot of people, and what we saw yesterday is jarring. It can be life changing. It probably is life changing for a lot of people that was there in person and for people that saw it. I just want us to pay the proper respects, not to someone that passed away. He's still fighting. Apparently, at this point, he's still in critical. I have faith that he's going to pull through fully. Um, just know that it's just a game. It's just a sport. I just want him to be able to pull through. I'm praying for his family. I'm praying for him. You know, it's a very serious thing. And sometimes we lose perspective on that when we going back and forth and we joking and we calling each other clowns and all that stupid stuff that we do daily. That's irrelevant. I just wanted to take the proper time. I wanted to give the proper time for reflection and then take the proper time to come out and just let you guys know how I feel. I will talk some Cowboys, but Damar Hamlin deserves the proper respect. Get better soon. Good people, it's your boy Mr. Rome, Cowboys fan talk, right back, like I never left. What's up with y'all, man? I ain't gotta ask you how you feeling. I'm sure your mind is everywhere but football. But I try my best to give you guys content, legitimate content, things that I think that are important to the team. And today I'm not gonna go too in depth because there's a bunch of things I want to talk about before this game. We got time though. We got time. It's only Tuesday, so I wanted to pop in here before I hit the gym and just kind of check the temperature on what y'all thinking about the team because there's a lot of things to talk about. You want to talk about the turnovers. You want to talk about Dak Prescott and some of the drop passes that have turned into turnovers. You want to talk about offensive line continuity, which is what I probably want to focus on tonight. Just what we're gonna do there. We're losing Biadish for a little bit. You want to talk about the returning players. You want to talk about offensive philosophy and identity going into the playoffs. We want to talk about defensive philosophy and identity. How we've been playing so much lack of aggression and things like that. These are the things I'm going to probably cover before we get to the game on Sunday. Because it's not really about the game on Sunday. It's about what we're doing going into the playoffs. And from the defense to the offense, it's a lot of things we can still answer. It's a lot of things we still got work to do. But tonight I think I want to focus on the offensive line because that unit, the defensive line, the trenches, baby, the trenches. The defensive line and the offensive line are the most important heading into the playoffs. The disappearing act of our defensive line is still mind-boggling. They've been getting a lot of pressures. They've been disruptive, but they just haven't gotten home. And sometimes getting home helps to change the outlook on the game from the other team. Pressures are amazing. Pressures do change the outlooks on games and can change a game. But I want them to get home more. I just do. And that's up to Dan Quinn. That's up to the players to, put the perfect mix together. That's up to some of the DBs and the coverage. It's a full mix. It's not just one group. But offensive line wise, man, when Biadish went out and they threw Peters out there at right tackle. At left tackle, I'm sorry. They bumped Tyler Smith in to right or left guard. And they put Connor McGovern at center. Zach Martin, Tyron Smith. I didn't hate it. I also didn't love it. Because I feel like there's a better combination. I feel like I would move Tyron Smith back to left tackle. That's his natural position. I know everybody's saying he's getting better at right tackle. It's still Dak's blind side. It's the most important position on the offensive line right now because it's his blind side. Put Tyron Smith back at left tackle. It's like riding a bike. He going to be fine. Put Jason Peters out at right tackle. Yeah, I said it. And then, God forbid something happened to anyone, then you use Tyler Smith as the swing. He's young and athletic and should be able to adapt better than both of those old dudes. You know what I'm saying? But I want to put Tyron Smith on the field with Peters and Zach Martin. That's 3 Hall of Famers. And you only need them for basically a 4-game stretch. And if you want to count this game, that's fine. But seriously, 4 games. Tell them to rest up, get ready. You just got to make it through 4 games. I think they can do it. You know, and then when Biadasz gets back, I'm putting McGovern on the bench. I'm not moving nothing else around. That's me. What do y'all think in the comments? Am I tripping? I really, really do feel like that unit is important. And I feel like that's our best case scenario. I feel like it strengthens both sides. Right now, I feel like Tyron Smith and Zach Martin on the right side is super strong. And with Tyler Smith, it's strong, but it's inexperienced. And then you got Jason Peters. I feel like if you put Peters on the right and then Smith on the left, you got bookend veterans. You know what I'm saying? And then your weakness comes in between McGovern and Tyler Smith. But they got continuity because they've been playing next to each other all year. Think about it. So they just moved over a slot. The continuity will come. They've been playing next to each other all year. Their combo blocking and stuff should be already be familiar. They know how each other moving. And then you can leave Tyron Smith out there on the island. You just can, in my opinion. Now, I know if Duke Manyweather came in here, he'd probably be like, what is you talking about? You have no idea. Or Vach Lombardi. People that just know offensive line probably like, yo, wrong. This ain't your expertise. Be quiet. I'm just telling you what I see. You know what I'm saying? I feel like Tyler Smith. I've been wanting to see that all year anyway. Just can I get it a little bit, please? Please? Just test it out. McGovern is center until Biadasz gets back. McGovern is center, right? And he got Tyron Smith, Zach Martin on his right, Tyler Smith, who's been working with all year, on his left. He'll be fine. Now, I got faith in Peters, man. I got faith in Peters. He's a savvy veteran. He can still get in front of people. He might not be as quick as he used to be, but he be moving. For a big dude, he be moving. I think that's what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? Y'all let me know what y'all think about that. I just feel like the offensive line is so important. We got to get back to running the ball well. I don't like the way we ran the ball the last couple of weeks. Didn't look great in the Philly game. Didn't look great in the Titans game. I want a legitimate running outing. I would love like 100 to 150 yards rushing. I want them. I don't want to be trying to overpass with Dak. He ain't got nothing to prove at all. I would love 20 to 25 passes from Dak. I would love 35 runs this week. Physical. I wouldn't mind Malik Davis getting a couple runs. Tony Pollard getting some. Zeke. Mix it up. You got enough running backs to keep our main running backs fresh. You know what I'm saying? Get them a couple touches. Get Tony Pollard his G. Just out of genuine respect. Sit him down. Let Malik Davis do most of the heavy lifting. I feel like, the offensive line and the running game will help us establish our offensive identity going into the playoffs. I want to be a heavy run, play action team. That's no slight to Dak. Y'all know I love Dak Prescott. But I think like when you got a point of view offensively, instead of just calling plays and trying to be all versatile, you got a point of view, you got something to work with. Make them stop your strength and then react. You feel me? That's how I feel like what happened in the Philly game. We wanted to run. And Philly shut down that run. And Dak Prescott went to work. That's what I want. But you got to make them respect it. You can't just give up on it. You got to make them respect it. But look, man, prayers to Hamlin. Like, seriously, prayers to Hamlin. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about my offensive line talk. And we got a bunch of other stuff to cover this week. It's just one of those days where your mind's everywhere. But it's your boy, Mr. Rome, man. I'll holler.